competed on the glass until the biggest possessions, right there at the end. I got to go back and watch the tape. I think Hunter gets the crap beat out of him almost every possession and don't have much to show for it. But I was proud of our guys. We played great defense, and Rockies, I think he did hit his hand on the three. But I mean, wow. And that put it up 5 when we had momentum, obviously, to have a chance to tie or take the lead if he hadn't done that. But I thought KJ was exceptional. I thought Hunter was pretty good. Obviously too many turnovers, but they just lay on him and they beat the crap out of him.
Good morning, Kansas City. This is New Day with SSJ on Sports Radio 810 WHB. It's Tuesday, March 4th, 2025. Stephen St. John. Nate Bukaty's here for a couple of hours. Jake Gutierrez is here for 4 hours, at least. And I'm SSJ. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. You heard the highlights from last night's Big Monday matchup between Kansas and Houston. You heard it right here on Sports Radio 810 WHB. And Houston completes the season sweep of Kansas, this time down in Houston, 65-59, in a game that came down to the final minute. So it was not a blowout. It was not an easy win for Houston. Kansas played tough, but in the final minutes, turnovers and the inability to get a rebound crushed their hopes like a dove. Man, that's wild. It's kind of the same thing that we talked about yesterday, where if in past years, if you were watching that game against Texas Tech and you watched Kansas start to come back towards the end, you think, I've seen this script before. They're going to make some plays, hit a big shot, get a big rebound, force a turnover, do this and that, and they'll end up winning the game. And Texas Tech ended up winning the game. And here we've seen that in so many seasons under Bill Self. Last night, they had a chance. They had several chances to hit a shot, get a stop, get a rebound. And Houston was the team that did those things. And as Fran Fraschilla mentioned a couple of times, which has probably got to be the worst thing Bill Self can hear from a broadcaster calling a Kansas game, that Houston was the tougher team, and that was the difference.
Ask Fran Fraschilla about it.
I don't think he wants to. Because normally that's what you hear about Kansas, right? Well, they won this game down the stretch. They're just a tougher team. Down the stretch, they got